A fairly complicated setup here, with all these burners falling down, and these cannons getting smushed up together. It's actually going to make a cannon or two or three clip through these conveyor belts and start moving around. This is actually very, very interesting. Let's let this unfold. This one's cool to just watch. The cannons clip right through the one-ways and move through the conveyor belts at a certain speed, which is interesting. Then the second cannon starts to do it as well. Tries to go where the first cannon went, but then stutters. Alright, the third one's going to try this time. And with the third cannon, he's just going to kind of revolve back and forth. There are many interesting possibilities with this little glitch. Every time you move the burners or move the cannons, different things happen. Here we have yet another hyper-speeding Thwomp because of these slopes right here that it gets crushed in between. This Thwomp will slide up to the left like this, and as it slides, it's going to pick up this cannon. The cannon's going to be put into a very interesting little spot here against this wall, and that's going to troll me a bit. So this is unassuming. Okay, cool. We just have to jump up through that cannon and that little space right there, right? You'd be surprised. Wrong. Now we're stuck and we can't get out of here. So this could be a really cool little troll because people wouldn't know the difference. They would just jump up here and get stuck. With the slope right here in those one-ways, if we walk up, we actually can go right through those one-ways, which isn't that crazy. If I run up it, it will bounce me back a little bit on some of them, but I can still walk through. If I do a Link sword dash, depending on where I stand here, or maybe it's random, we will either hit a one-way or we will get bounced back. It seems to be random, because sometimes we get all the way through, and sometimes we don't. Maybe it depends on what pixel we're standing on. It seems very random to me. We're going to jump on top of this note block right here. The right cannon's going to get pushed into the left cannon. Notice how the left cannon right there got squished into that Muncher. So it clips into the Muncher and through the blue platform. Now when I hit this on-off switch, it's going to continue to fall down, go through the Muncher entirely. The Muncher goes on top of the cannon and then continues falling down into the lava. This one's less of a glitch, more of just a funny interaction. We're going to watch this Skip-Squeak go kicking and screaming when he's stuck between these two clear pipes. He looks pretty funny. I enjoy that very much. This has meme potential, meaning we might be able to make a little short video out of this. This glitch, we're going to start with this little explanation here. We can actually go in the pipe, as you can see, with the down arrow. And with Mario, if I start the scene right here, I can go into this pipe. Not a big deal, right? However, if there is rising lava and the lava covers up the pipe, then we can't actually go into the pipe. Which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it does if you look at the next glitch. So as an explainer here, the lava comes up, and as soon as the pipe is covered, we cannot enter it anymore. So I tried at least 2 times. So the last glitch, you couldn't actually go in the pipe because it was submerged in lava. This glitch, you can actually go into a pipe that is 5 tiles below lava with these power-ups right here and the assistance of this note block and this hard block that pushes this dry bone shell downward when we are hanging out inside of lava. Check this out. All I really have to do is hold right, and he goes right inside of the pipe. But you see how incredibly far below the lava it is. So it almost teleports us down, and then we can go in. Here's another little cool glitch. This burner right here on this rail is going to drop onto this rail. It's going to push this sideways spring straight through the slope, straight to the ground. As if the ground isn't even there. Boing. Similar setup, except this time we have a POW in this spot and a regular spring into the top right of it. If I pull the spring away, you see the dotted line block that's going to turn solid. This time, this burner is going to push the POW to the top right here. Once it's stuck in that little spot like that, we're going to hit this on-off switch. It's only going to make one item disappear. The other item's still there. We have to actually hit the on-off switch again to make the other one disappear. which is super strange. In a meme a little while ago, you may have noticed we had this little turtle that was doing unnatural things to his shell. Well, here's the setup. We have a twister right here, down here, that's going to lift the turtle up a little bit. It needs to be put at a specific height, so this turtle cannot actually reach his shell. He keeps on hovering upwards a little bit. We have this warp box that's going to put us right above the turtle's head, and then that's going to set this all up. So this turtle right here gets kind of frustrated. Anyways, this is the setup. Here we have a tree that you can only climb when you are small Mario. If you have a power-up, you cannot climb this tree. So right now, I can do a handstand up here, and I can climb it, because I'm small. Say I get a power-up, though, I cannot anymore. I cannot climb the tree right now. I'm holding up, and nothing's happening. Poor Mario. Poor Mario, you can't even climb a little tiny tree. You can't even climb it if you're Cat Mario, who is kind of smaller than the other Mario. Nope. Can't even climb it when you're Cat Mario. Yeah.